old are you?
You're supposed to edit.
Yeah, Nigel's been putting something in his tea, Pauline.
He's been like this all morning.
Yeah, at least you could have passed it back.
I think the pressure's getting to him.
Yeah, you haven't seen his body swerve.
Well, go on then.
What?
Show us your body
Oh,
swerve.
he's having a joke. He's just kidding, a bit of nonsense.
Yeah, well, it doesn't sound like it to me. You sure not taking this all too seriously?
What?
Well, all this.
No, it's just a bit of fun.
Give it to me. Oi, something
Give
you
it to
wanted.
me?
Oi.
You know what, for a grown man, you're not be childish
I'm
sometimes.
reading.
Yeah, my paper.
It's yesterday's paper, actually. You weren't reading it.
I'm not reading it because you've got it. Now give it to me. Give it to me. I'm sick of this. Look at the state of it. Why don't you go and buy your own paper? Where are you going?
Buy me own paper.
Yeah, well, what about this lot?
What about it?
Well, don't you think she'd help me clear it up?
It's your mess, mate.
Yeah, yours too.
Yeah, but my dad's bigger than your dad.
You grow up, David.
Yeah, well, why don't you? And you can stick the rubbish out after you've done the washing up. Oh, and by the way, I've started the crossword.
Do you think this will be enough?
Depends what you got in mind.
Well, I thought we'd call a cab to the airport and start our international voyage of discovery as we mean to go on. Decent hotel in the first week, and then buy a couple of drinks with the change.
You still don't want to pay the rent?
No. Oh, do you still want this?
You're joking. How long?
7.5 hours.
I can't believe we're going. How hot do you think it is out there?
Well, hotter than it is here. Right, you ready?
After 3, 4. Oh, yes! I've wanted to do that since we've moved in.
I thought it was your rug.
It is, but it's not my wall.
Hey, Nige! 442.
Right.
And I've been thinking...
I'm a bit pushed for time, actually, Arthur.
No, hang on a minute, Nige. This is important. If we're going to play that game, there are a couple of things we must do. Now, don't you think I should play wide, pull Steve into the middle, that'll free Winston up on the other ring, exploit their weaknesses of defence? Now, that makes sense to me if we're going to play a long ball game.
Like the 66 World Cup, Nige?
Yeah, I've been telling Mark and Sanjay about it.
Right.
Yeah. Aren't you interested?
What do you think, Mark? Don't look at me, mate. I ain't the manager. What do you fancy?
I'll have a cup of coffee and a donut. Right. Now, this is the way I see it. You tell me if I'm wrong, but there's going to be implications asserting ourselves in front of goals.
Speak to Steve.
I already have, and he said it'll give us more width. Oh, another thing, have a word with Destry. I don't know about you, but 40 a day ain't my idea of training. I'll see you later.
Right.
What?
Yeah, is it me or is he looking 10 years younger?
Arthur, Wizard of the Flaming Dribble.
Oh.
You know, he's totally reorganised my team.
What, he's only trying to help, isn't he?
No, he's mucking up my plans.
It's the pressures of the modern game. You should never stand in the way of real talent. Is that what you're calling him, Wizards of the Dribble?
No, it's not.
I think it suits him.
Oh, I'm glad somebody finds it funny.
Oh, come on, it's only a game.
Oh, you try telling him that.
You're a treasure.
Eh?
All this. I thought we'd never get it straight, especially not after Madam's lot had finished. I'll say one thing for Sharon. She knows how to have a good time.
Yeah, well, I can't argue with you there.
Right. One for you. One for me. Oh, and don't look at that lot, do we? She comes in again tonight, I'm going to say something.
What about?
Well, didn't you notice? She wasn't doing it for me.
Doing what?
All that swanning around. No, it's for. So she'd get your attention.
Can't say I noticed.
Never understood women, that's your trouble.
Look, if Sheriff thinks you can come in...
Hold on, Grant. This could be it. Ooh, keep your fingers crossed. Ah, how many exams do you have to fail to become an estate agent? You call that an offer?
Well, what's wrong with it?
What's wrong with it? If I wanted to sell my house for that much, I'd have stuck a picture on the bar and organised a raffle.
I've really got to do something, Debs.
You've already done something.
Yeah. I mean, this isn't just any old game, Debs. If we win tonight, we're into the final. I still think it'd be better if I played. Glenn Hoddle.
I told you, you're not playing. You'll do yourself an injury. Anyway, you said Arthur can play.
That was Sanjay's idea. If it hadn't been for Sanjay...
Look, I'm supposed to be at work. You can't stop Arthur from playing. You know that, don't you? Have you thought how much this means to him?
Debs, I'm running a football team, not a charity.
Well, if that's the way you feel, I'm sorry you started all this. Don't you think you're taking this a bit too seriously?
What have I said?
Don't you know?
This is the semi-final.
I don't care if it's the FA Cup. You don't talk about Arthur like that. Remember when you were at school?
Oh, look.
No, listen. Remember when you were at school and all the other lads were playing football? When they were picking sides, were you always the last to get picked?
This is serious.
So's this, were you?
No,
Oh, come on, Nigel, be honest.
I was not. There's this kid called Ian Huckleston. He used to cry if anyone tackled him.
Right. So they picked you, then they picked him. I'm right, aren't I? It's probably the same for Arthur. I bet you didn't like it. Look, this game means a lot to him. I don't want you messing it up for him, all right?
Oh, Vinny, don't throw that out.
Well, you want to keep it?
Yeah.
Have you seen how much stuff we're taking?
Oh, I know it looks horrible, but my mum gave it to me. It was a present from my dad.
Oh, it's a thought that counts. Right, breakfast?
Thought you'd never ask.
What time's she coming? And if we leave at 2, that means we can check in by 3:30.
1 o'clock.
All right, well, I'll get the cafe for 2 then. Are you nervous?
Nervous?
About your mum?
I can't say I'm looking forward to it. I just want to say goodbye properly. I mean, if I don't know when I'm going to see her again.
You're only going to Ibiza.
Yeah, but after what I'm going to tell her,
You're still going to do it?
I've not changed my mind, if that's what you think. Is that what you think?
I don't know. These things are easy to say until you've actually got to say them. And I know how difficult you find it.
Not that difficult.
Well, as long as you're sure.
Whatever she says, I'm going to be hundreds of miles away by tonight. I'll be fine, Vinny, honestly.
Has you been fed at home?
It's not a food cafe. It's the adult conversation I've come in here for.
Oh, things that bad?
You better ask Mr. Charisma Bypass.
That's not fair. Vicky's all right.
Ah, but you knew I was talking about though, didn't you? You've not no idea what it's like living in the cafe. He's been moaning on at me ever since I got up.
My heart bleeds, David, it really does. Anyway, ain't you supposed to set a good example? You know, the older, more mature man?
Me? Never. But I do a thing like that.
Yeah, that's true, huh?
Breakfast?
Right, all English, all day, or continental?
No, I'm saving that for tomorrow.
So how's it going?
It's all right. We're all packed up. Just a couple more things and then we're ready.
So this is the farewell breakfast?
Yeah. 2 egg, bacon, toast, and what do you want to drink?
Well, it'll have to be tea or coffee. We're right out of champagne.
You can go off people, you know.
Can't argue with you there, love. Anyone I know?
Someone tall, dark, and eating a bacon and egg roll. How much longer am I going to have to wait?
For what?
A present. Oh, very convincing. I've seen better in Sonia's school play.
Look, you'll have to wait for me to get it sorted out, love. I've got a lot on my mind at the moment.
Yeah, it looks like it. So when shall I pop round then, tonight?
No, I can't. I've got football.
David?
And besides, I want to give it to you on your next lesson.
Why?
Because it's, well, it's something to do with driving.
Not one of them stupid steering locks?
No, it's not. It's something very nice. You'll like it. Do you think you'll be a good girl till then?
When am I ever anything else?
I'd quit while I was there if I were you. Right, see you soon. Thanks for this.
All right. Anything interesting in there?
Yeah, funny enough, there is. Look. Yeah. Young man killed by a flatmate in argument over yesterday's newspaper. See ya.
No, use the inside of the foot, in the side of the foot, so you get more control that way. Now, go on. That's it, you see, that lovely. Look at that, go on. That's it, lovely. Good.
Let's go, Phil.
Hey! Go!
Don't you think we should tidy up a bit?
No, I think you should leave a place as you found it, in which case we should mess it up and set fire to it. Who's going to see it anyway?
Oh, my mum.
You're bringing her back here?
Well, where else am I going to talk to her?
Well, I thought we'd take her over the Vic for a farewell drink. She can't sit in here, it's a dump.
No, I need to talk to her on my own.
Well, I won't get in the way.
I don't want anyone else there. I'm sorry.
What's brought this on?
Nothing's brought this on. I don't want to spoil our last day.
If you wanted me out of the way, why didn't you just say?
Look, if I give it to her straight, maybe she'll just accept it. If she doesn't, it's going to be embarrassing enough with just me here. I need to be somewhere private.
Was there anything I can do?
I'll keep out the way for a bit. I didn't mean it like
It's
that.
all right, I know what you meant. She probably wouldn't listen if I was here. And anyway, after today, you're all mine, aren't you?
Yeah, I reckon. You want to know what you can do for me?
It wouldn't have anything to do with a load more bin bags.
Yeah.
You all right? Tonight, then?
Can't you tell? I'm at the peak of my physical fitness.
So you and David are getting on?
So I talking to a 5-year-old. In here's the only place I'll get any peace. So he's done nothing but get at me since I've got up.
Temper slingers up.
You know, you don't have to live with him, do you?
It might be my imagination, Mickey, but I think I've heard this somewhere before.
I'll tell you what, Steve. I've got big plans for you tonight.
Oh, yeah, who's that?
Arthur. The Wizard of Dribble.
You sure he's going to last 90 minutes? Shouldn't someone notify the St John's ambulance?
I hope you're not going to spend all night taking the mickey out of him.
Oh, you started it.
What?
Calling him that name.
Look, I know he's past it. I know he doesn't know what he's doing, but I want you to take him seriously.
You see, that's what's missing in the modern game, lads. Loyalty.
Rent.
Oh, right.
You think you're right, Mum?
Would be if I was thinking of selling my house for the price of a lock-up garage.
I've been thinking, why didn't I go around and talk to her? When I am the major share, it is my responsibility.
There's no point. I'm going to buy Sharon out, Grant, if that's all I can get for it.
Well, you don't know how much she wants yet, do you?
You've forgotten what she's like.
No, of course not. I'm just saying you don't know how much she wants, so why didn't I go around there and talk to her?
Because I've got better things to do than get screwed in the ground by her. As soon as she finds out that's all I can afford, that's it. I'm not having you asking her for favours.
Do you want to buy her out or not? Right, firstly, she probably can't wait to get rid of the place. Secondly, she'll be able to take whatever she can get for it. And thirdly, you'll never know what she wants unless we ask her.
Elementary, my dear Watson.
Mum's had an offer for the house.
If you can call it an offer.
I just think we should try and negotiate with Sharon.
Well, you never know, Mum. Might be able to knock her down.
If I knock her down, Phil, she'll never get back up.
I haven't got time for this.
Yeah, well, I thought Della paid it.
Oh, I thought she paid it.
So have you got it?
Well, just like that?
This is a right mess.
Yeah, well, that's the thing with rented accommodation. Most of it's horrible.
It wasn't like this a couple of weeks ago.
A couple of weeks ago, you were going to fix our boiler.
Look, I'll be straight with you girls. I know you're leaving today and I know you're not coming back, right? You're owing and I'm here to collect.
Yeah, thanks. I don't know, Sharon. One gin and tonic these days and I'm done for.
You know me, Pauline? Never touches a side.
That's Michelle.
Well, from the look on her face this morning, I'd say it touched more than a side.
I really enjoyed myself last night. Does you good, doesn't it?
What's that?
Well, letting your hair down.
Fancy doing it again?
You didn't mind then, going back in the Vic?
Should I?
Well, with Grant being there.
Grant being there? Grant who?
I'm off. I'm going to see Sharon. I want to get it seen to. You are absolutely right, Grant. We're going to get nowhere until somebody speaks to Sharon.
How did he know?
Don't you mean who told him?
Ricky?
No, he wouldn't do a thing like that. It's obvious, isn't it? She's done it for revenge.
Lydia?
Well, who else can it be?
Oh, I don't believe people around here. It's always the same. The minute they see anyone with something they haven't got. How much we got left?
Well, we can say goodbye to the hotel. I'm going to have to start cashing travellers' checks.
I wouldn't worry about it, Benny. I mean, look at it this way. She's only jealous. And this time tomorrow we'll be sat on a beach somewhere. We could always sleep on the beach.
The sand gets everywhere. Do you want to ring your mum?
Well, she'll be here soon. But you better go.
You'll be all right?
Of course I will.
Mark said you were here. Have you got a minute?
It's just on my way out.
It won't take long. I've had an offer on the house, Sharon, and there's one or two things I need to talk about.
Well, do you want to come round later?
I'm trying to work out whether I should accept it.
Well, you don't have to ask me whether you can sell your house, Peggy.
I need to know how much you want.
Well, it's 47,000.
I've only been offered 38.
Well, if you want to think about it.
There's nothing to think about. You're not going to come down, are you?
Can't we talk about it later?
I didn't come here to be messed about.
I don't know why you came here at all. Sharon's only trying to be reasonable.
And what's it to you?
Well, I wouldn't sell you anything, not if you talk to me like
Look,
that.
Peggy, all I'm
And you
trying
can
to
take
say
that
is...
smirk off your face.
She's not smirking.
Nobody's smirking.
Is it me? Or is there an echo in here?
Look, Peggy, you better think about it. See if they can up the offer, because it's 47,000. Take it or leave it.
Room for one more inside?
You all packed up over there?
Yeah, could say that.
Yeah, must be tripping out. Just sling your stuff in a suitcase and take off. No responsibilities. I bet you'd be glad to see the back of this place, wouldn't you?
Yeah, well, I suppose you don't know what you've got until it's gone. Then again. Got some change, please. Go on.
What do you want?
Just turns for the phone.
That's all right. I got it. Have it on me.
Oh, cheers.
Another half a lager, plain packet of crisps.
Aren't I supposed to say that to you and then you serve me?
Oh, fancy the change. So what are you having then? White shirt?
I'd say yes before he changes his mind.
So, when you going?
I'm going to order the cab for 2.
Oh, I'll wave you off goodbye then. So, did her have a good time last night, did she?
Yeah, fine.
Mum? So what you say?
A leopard doesn't change its spots, Grant. The only thing she's interested in is making as much trouble as possible.
Do you remember that?
I'm hardly likely to forget a thing like that.
I don't have any biscuits.
I don't even want tea, Della. I thought you were making yourself some. All right, I'll have some too.
No.
And you have some.
No. I don't think there's time. The taxi's due soon and I've still got a few things to pack.
Do you want me to give you a hand?
No. Look, I'm sorry, Mum. It wasn't meant to be like this. You know, like this, the last day. It feels such a mess. I don't know what I'm doing anymore.
Do you still want to go?
Yeah, I still want to go. There's nothing to stay for. Oh, I didn't mean it like
I
that.
understand. You don't want to hang around here, Della. You've got an opportunity. Go for it. What have you got to lose?
Well, it's you for a start.
Oh, I doubt that.
Oh, I mean it. After all the trouble I've caused you.
There were some good bits as well. You will come back and see me, won't you? I'll still be here, like part of the furniture.
Mum.
Mm-hmm.
There's something I've got to tell you about Binny.
I'm listening.
It's Binny and me.
There isn't much time, Della. If you got something to say, say it. There's no point in keeping it bottled up.
Oh, you know what it is.
Do I?
Binny and me. We've been sleeping together and... Oh, say something.
Dressing gowns.
Beach robes.
Hers and hers.
I got them in the market. I think they'll fit the pair of you. Find myself a couple of nice young fellas for these. Do you like them?
Yeah, thanks, Peggy. They're brilliant.
Careful.
I've told myself it's none of my business. I think... Look, I don't know what to say.
Binny's the only girlfriend I've had. But I am sure. I wasn't at first, that's why I didn't say anything. Then after a while, I thought you must have known. I am sure.
Well, I've known for some time that you were more than just friends. I wasn't sure at first, but when you moved in here...
Oh, why didn't you tell me?
I was waiting for you to tell me. When you didn't... It's not the sort of thing that people my generation talk about. Oh, I've wanted to ask Della lots of times.
Scared of the answer?
I didn't have the vocabulary. And yes, I was scared.
Do you mind?
Would it make any difference?
Oh, that's not what I asked.
No, I don't mind. I've never seen you so happy.
You do understand?
No. I said I didn't mind. That doesn't mean that I'll ever understand it. Oh, I wish it could be different, but it can't be. Doesn't mean I don't love you, Della. It just makes it more difficult to say.
Hello?
Do you want me to give you a hand with your things, Binny? You'll have to be going.
Yeah.
Here you go, mate.
Here, Grant, can I pop out for 5 minutes?
So what exactly is Sharon saying?
Grant.
Hold your horses, will you? There's customers need serving. Mum.
There's nothing to talk about. I'll have to tell the estate agent I need a better offer.
Will you keep it for me? I told you you'd never find use for it. Are you sure you got everything? Yeah. Got your passport?
You're starting to sound worse than ever.
Keep an eye on her for me, will you, Benny?
Yeah, I will. Right then, you ready?
Just about. Postcard? My mum.
Everything all right?
Yeah, went really well. Do you think they'll be all right, Steve?
Well, those two, they were made for each other.
This is a pre-match warm-up.
One. Come on. One.
Hey, look.
Very good, well done. Can't you tell everyone to keep still? Where are they all, anyway?
Relax, Nige. They'll all be here in a minute, all right?
Telephone, Nigel.
The wizard arrived yet?
No, he's not coming, Steve. The way I heard it, he's had a better offer off Millwall. Oh, yeah? You in it?
Come and see you off, can't I? Who's the wizard?
So he came on, right, in the dying minutes of the FA Cup final, scored twice from the penalty spot, making sure that his team went on to win the double. And he got stretchered off to a standing ovation from the crowd. In hospital, they discovered he's got a broken leg in 2 places.
What, you scored with a broken leg?
In the FA Cup final.
Who was it?
Roy the Rovers.
Right, thanks very much.
What?
I don't believe it. Swan have just cancelled. Half their team are stuck in a Blackwall tunnel. We've just got a buy into the final.
Well, hold up, everyone, hold up. So scared with the opposition of the power of the wizard, even though he ain't showed up yet, that they've wavered the game, and we're through to the final!
Well, you know what this means, didn't you?
Yeah, it means we're going to get beat in the final.
No, first it means you can take me driving, and second it means I can have my present.
Come on, you don't want to be late, you know.
No, I'm early for next week. The Black Swan's just cancelled.
You're joking.
No, they're scared of our latest signing. You. I think Sanjay's going to have to fight for his place now.
So I put my feet up if I were you.
Shut up.
David?
OK, close your eyes.
David?
Do as you're told.
You can't tell me what to do. Right then.
Keep them closed until I say. OK, open them up.
David, it's lovely.
Do you like it?
What is it?
It's a Christopher. Patron Saint Learner Drivers.
It's really nice. I didn't know he was going to go to all this trouble. You shouldn't have.
Don't you think you're worth it?
Well, I'm horrible to you most of the time. Is it real silver?
Yeah.
Good. Prefer silver. Gold looks vulgar. So, does this mean I can have an accident then and I'll be all right?
No, it means you can't have an accident. You've got to wear it all the time, right? It means you'll never have an accident, and anyone who hits you, half a mile up the road, their big end will fall off.
And what does it mean if I can't get it fastened?
Well, it probably means you're not doing it right. Let me have a go.
No one's ever bought me anything like this before. Only cheap rubbish off the market, but that don't count, does it?
All right. Hang on. That's it. I'm sorry.
Can you do it?
Hang on.
You know what this means, didn't you? We'll have to go driving and see if it works. So what's it like reversing round a corner then?
Well, you'll have to put it on backwards, wouldn't you?
Mm. Here, let me have a go.
Sorry.
See, so you can fool some of the people some of the time.
Yeah, but I still reckon we would have pulled through, though. Drink?
Yeah, a lager, please.
It's psychological, Nige. You just got to convince yourself you're going to win.
Ricky.
No, I'm all right, thanks. I've got to get rid of this lot. I'll see you later, yeah?
See you later.
It's sort of, come off the hour, come off the, what's the name?
Yeah. Yeah, that's right.
Hang on. Look. Try it like this. Still having problems?
Yeah.
Look, you do one side, I'll do the other. Is that better?
Hang on. Let me do it.
What's this? Dancing lessons as well, is it?
What you doing back?
I live here. What?
Oh. Better go and get ready. See ya.
Okay. I was only trying to fasten a pendant, mate.
For more drama content, head to UK TV Play, where you can catch up with your favourite programmes on demand.